thing to go live. Give me a second. Okay, so that might not work. I was trying to stream it on live on YouTube, but it doesn't appear to be working, so hopefully people will know to join on Instagram. Thank you so much for joining. Namaste, good morning. And so let's begin the practice, but before we begin, just a reminder to practice according to your comfort level and your abilities. Don't feel obliged to do all the variations, of course. If you know the practice and you know the variations, and I invite you to do them. Otherwise, please respect your limitations. Think of the practice as an offering, and imagine all beings are experiencing this through you. So if you go to a place of pain and suffering and anxiety, that's what others will experience through you. So try not to go to that place. So let's begin. Sit up tall and straight, close the eyes, and bring the attention within. Begin with the sound of Om 3 times to attract divine attention. Imagine becoming one with all beings everywhere. Is equally present in all beings throughout this endless universe. Tune your mind to that supreme divine consciousness that is within and all around us. 1. all beings everywhere, be happy and free from suffering, and enjoy this practice through our senses. May we always have a strong desire for liberation from pain and suffering, and may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Only ever peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. And to make this practice even better than meditation, more significant, more powerful, renounce all the fruits. Think of this as your divine obligation to all beings everywhere. Just do it because it must be done. So now let's do some, let's start off with a mantra for purification, to purify the space, the grounds, and all the psychic channels within. If you don't know it, just pretend you're channeling the Guru through your voice, and you derive all the benefits though you're chanting it perfectly. We'll do it 3 times. Each time, if you know it, we do it in a single breath if we can, and we try to do it with volume and conviction so it can be heard by all the subtle bodies within and all around. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Sawa Vashtanga Topi Yaha Smarit Pandrikaksham Sabaya Bihantraha Stihi. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Sawa Vashtanga Topi Yaha Smarit Pandrikaksham Sabaya Bihantraha Stihi. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Sawa Vashtanga Topi Yaha Smarit Pandrikaksham Sabaya Bihantraha Stihi. Let's start off with Purifier Pranayama, to purify the space, the grounds, and all the psychic channels within. Also imagine that as you breathe in, you bring all those purifying effects up through the body, up the spine to the crown. On the exhale, expel all the impurities out of the body. There's impurities at all levels, physical, mental, and spiritual planes. So we try to rid ourselves of all that. The technique is to breathe in through both nostrils for 4 counts, hold the breath for 12, apply the throat and the root lock, exhale out for 8 counts for the left side, the left nostril. Remember, the main purifier is the adherence to Yama and Niyama, the ethical rules. So left hand, and the seal of knowledge, the mudra of consciousness on the left knee. Right hand, second, third fingers fall down towards the palm. Turn the palm towards you. This is no longer Vishnu mudra at this point. But we use the thumb for the right nostril, right ring finger for the left. Okay, so we try not to use touch the 2 second and third fingers to the nose, because these, one represents ego, one represents intellect. Both of them could be impediments to the practice. Let's begin. Sit up tall and straight, and through the lungs to begin. Inhale through both nostrils. 2, raise the chest, inflate the lungs. 3, 4, hold the breath, chin on the chest, contract the buttocks, push the belly button into front of the spine. The tip of the tongue to the roof mouth behind the teeth, the intention of the space between the eyebrows. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out to the left side, release the locks. 2, 3, 4. Try to be empty completely by the 8th count. 6, 7, 8. Inhale again. 3, 4. Hold the breath. All the activity of the mind, the body, and the emotion as though they were frozen. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out to the left side again. 2, 3, 4. The exhale should be controlled. 6, 7, 8. Inhale again. Raise the chest, fill up the lungs. Hold the breath. Keep the chest high so that when you bring your chin down on it, you don't have to hunch your back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out to the left side slowly and evenly. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. Inhale. Hold. Try to fix the the attention at the center of the forebrow. The seat of divine perception is located there. Nine, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out to the left side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And last time, inhale. 4, hold for 12. Exhale out for 8, 2, through the left side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release the right hand down now. So we're going to do alternate nostril breathing now. So calming breathing, anuloma viloma, no breath retention. But we can also apply the perfection technique in order to help to focus the mind on the breath. So we're just always observing the movement of the breath. On the inhale, imagine the breath moving down towards the root of the spine. On the exhale, imagine the breath moving back up. So you're constantly, keep your mind fixed. If you lose your attention, don't worry. Just no judgment. Just come back to that, bring your mind back to the breath. So as we do this, this helps to eventually calm the mind, and it could remove cravings and desires, which ultimately lead to attachments, which could lead to attachments, which ultimately leads to suffering. So this is a good technique to prepare also for meditation, to concentrate and focus the mind. Again, same hand mudras, left hand mudra consciousness on the left knee, right hand. So we close both nostrils completely before we exhale, just for a fraction of a second. Okay, so I'll guide you through it. Starting on the inhale left, close both nostrils, exhale through the right, inhale back through the right, close both nostrils, exhale through the left. On the inhale again, the breath moves down. On the exhale, the breath moves back up. So let's begin. Sit tall and straight, breathe out completely to empty the lungs. Close out the right nostril, inhale down to the left. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close both sides of nose, hold and exhale out to the right. 3, 4. My hands just indicate the movement of the breath direction. Down on the inhale immediately. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close both nostrils, exhale through the left. 2, 3, back up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Down on the inhale. 2, 3, 4. You can keep your left hand on your knee. 6, 7, 8. Close both sides, open, right, exhale, back up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down to the right. 4, 5, 6. Really fill up. Close right, open left, exhale, back up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down, inhale. Exhale, right, back up. Down to the right, inhale. Exhale, left. Down, left. Exhale, right. Down to the right. Exhale to the left. Down, left. Exhale, right. Down to the right. Back up to the left. Last time, inhale down, left. right, down through the right, and exhale left. Conclude. Bring the right hand back down on the right knee. Take a moment to observe the state of the body, the mind, and emotions. No expectations of what you should or should not observe. No attachment to the result. Continue to try to stay in the mindset of the witness. And through this practice, you will eventually lose identification of the body, the mind, and emotions, none of which represent the true self. Because these are impermanent. And this body is just an opportunity for you to allow you to gain certain knowledge through the experience that you live in this life. Each life, we get closer and closer to self-realization. So now we'll begin the asana practice. It is through the forms that God manifests in this universe. So revere and love each and every one. Celebrate all the beautiful, magnificent ways that God is present here with us, in us, all around us. So with that intention firmly locked in the heart and mind, let's begin the practice. Let's come to standing. Let's begin with some warm-ups to prepare the body for the practice. Hands on the hips to start. Circle the head. Take the head all the way around. Try to get your ears to the shoulders, the chin to the chest, and the back of the head to the top of the back. And go in the opposite direction now. Remember, the purpose of the warm-up is to heat up the joints. So move the body with vigor and enthusiasm. Now the right arm circles backwards. Make as though you're winding up to throw a ball. You can always use your left hand to support your shoulder and turn your body with the arm. And then go forward. And then the left arm. Feel as though you're holding a weight to 5 pounds in the hand to make the arm swing more easily. And then go forward. Both arms over the head. Take hold of the opposite elbows, bend to the left. And then go to the right. Bounce a few times on each side. Each bounce, go a little bit deeper into the bend. And then go to the right again. Try not to make folds in the waist and the underside of the body. Left. And then right. Come back to the center. Little circles over the head. Mostly head, neck, and shoulders moving at first. But then gradually add in the chest and the upper back movement. Start to feel the elongation through the side body. And then perhaps if you feel apt to do so, the whole torso can spin. Trace large circles with your elbows in front of the body. And then coming back up, go in the other direction now. Start again, little circles over the head. And then as you feel up to do so, increase the size of the circles. The trunk rotates. And again. The large circles in front of the body make like a windmill, spinning its arms. Good, and coming back up. Release the arms. It's what's called lion's knees. So tap into your inner child, be playful here. Allow the eyes to go wide and tongue hang out of the mouth. It's good for releasing tension. Looks like this. Okay, do it with me. Very, very rapidly, just like the football player drills. Very, very fast. Tapping toes into the ground. And then release. Jump up and down. Get the blood moving in the body. Be like a child. You always be joyful, enthusiastic. When a teacher senses the enthusiasm, the students are more apt to share more with them. And then conclude. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax. Good, arms out to the side. If you need to, bring your left hand to a wall. Swing the right leg back and forth. Try getting your toes to the back of the head when your leg swings back. Your knee to the shoulder when the leg goes forward. Sorry. And then the other leg. Feels the leg like a pendulum. Heavy, swinging out of control. And then conclude. The feet back together, arms by sides of the body. Inhale, rise up. 2, 3, push through with your toes. 4, 5, 6, come back down. 2, 3, softly. Try not to allow the heels to hit the ground heavily. Come up again. Inhale. 3, 4, 5, 6. Engage the core muscles and leg muscles. Come back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up again. 3, 4, 5, 6. Graceful movements. Come back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Whatever happens, just dance with it. Be unconcerned, unjudging, unaffected. 4, 5, 6. Hold the position. Reach up even higher. And back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tip the head down towards the chest in a gesture of humbleness. And stay in this humble mindset throughout the practice. Let go of all expectations. Let go of all attachments to the results. So let's come to the front of the mat. Offer up the practice to all beings everywhere for the benefit of all we practice. Hands to the heart. Surya Namaskara. Raise arms up over the head. Arch back. And hinge forward. Bend your knees if you need to. Bring hands flat on the ground. The belly on your thighs. Right foot back, lower down knee, drop down to the seat. Come into the high plank. Knees down, bring the seat back behind the heels. Glide between the arms, brush your nose, the ground is coming forward. Roll the shoulders down and back, take the head back. And then take the seat back again, 2 more times. Come forward the same way. Imagine trying to pull the floor towards you and feel the body being propelled forward with more power. 1 more time, take the seat back. Come forward. You want to lengthen the neck so the head can go back even more. Imagine trying to get your back and head over your seat. Adho Mukha Savasana. Lift the seat and allow the head to go down. Soften the line in the back. And then the right foot steps forward. If that's difficult, lower the left knee down. If the foot doesn't make it all the way, use the right hand to push the foot forward. And then the feet come together, chest on the thighs, head down. Come right up to standing, reach up and back. And then back home. Engage your upper back muscles and your buttocks as you go back. And then hinge at the hips. Come down, Uttanasana. Left foot goes back. Into plank. Remember, modify the movements as you need to according to your abilities. The knees down, the seats back. Come forward. Imagine that you're a snake. Move like the snake. Imagine how that balance range of motion. Take the seat back. Come forward again. Embody all the qualities. Be regal and wise. Fierce and fearless. And again. 1 more time. Take the seat back. Come forward. For 3 times blessed, those can imitate the forms on all levels, competent physically, mentally, and spiritually. Adho Mukha Savasana. Lift the seat and the head goes down below the arms. Left foot comes forward again. Feet together.
together, Uttanasana. Bow down in zone humbleness. Rise back up, surrendering to the divine grace within, hands to the heart. Go up and back again. Every pose has a certain consciousness. Tap into it. Reflect it. Embody it. Uttanasana. Right foot back. Into plank. Knees down. The seat goes back. 3 times again. Come forward. And back. Good. And one more time. Put some effort into it, but exude the utmost grace in your movements. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Push the heels down towards the earth, push the seat back, and take the right foot forward. As you're coming forward, that foot, try to get your shoulders over the fingertips. Try not to land the foot with a big heavy thump. Feet together, Uttanasana, come up. Soft foot falls. Hands back to the heart. And again, remember the practice is an offering. So we try to make it the most beautiful as possible and pleasing to the witness who's watching. Left foot back. Into plank. Down we go with the knees and the seat goes back. Glide between the arms. Bhujangasana. And again, 2 more times. Make like a snake creeping through the grass. See it in your mind and try to realize with your body. Uncoiling majestically like the serpent. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then the left foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Bow down again as though in humbleness. Come right up to standing. And then back home. So another variation out. Raise your arms up. And go down. Right foot goes back. Onto the asana. Into the plank. Ashtanga Namaskara. This time, knees, chest, forehead down, chest between your hands. Come forward, push into your hands. See if you can get your thighs and your hips up off the ground. Bend your toes under. If you like, you move the body a little bit. Try to do it without creating a big fold across the lower back and the back of the neck. So you have to telescope your trunk out of the hips, move the chest forward, the shoulders back and down. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. See, you can make the top and the back, where the seat is the lower part of the back, I guess, steep, and then shallow at the bottom, like a 5-foot playground. Look like a dog stretching its back. Now the right foot comes forward to the hands, and then the left foot joins Uttanasana. Right up again, and then back, hands to the heart. Reach up again, stretch the whole front of the body, and go down. Uttanasana. Left foot back, into plank, and swim right through between your arms. Again, move the body. Try not to lose your neck. Remember, drop your shoulders, push your shoulders back. Look like a dog howling at the moon. See it in your mind, try to realize it with your body. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. If you're flexible, try to get your forehead to come down right onto the ground. If you're very flexible, maybe your nose and your chin eventually come down as well. Try not to bend the arms. Good, and then the left foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. And then right up to standing, reach up and back. And back home, Pranayama. Raise your arms up. Go down, transition between the forms. Seamless, like you're doing a divine dance of devotion and love. Right foot back, into plank. Go down, through into upward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now this time, raise your right leg up as high as you can. Lift the left heel, and again, bring your head down between the below the arms. See if you can get your head down on the ground. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Just do your best. Now push your left heel back down and raise your right foot even higher. Try not to open up the hip. Pick up the head, look between the hands, and bring the foot forward between the hands. Anjali-asana. And then Uttanasana. Bow down. Chest on the knees, the head reaching for the feet. Come all the way up again. Hasta Uttanasana, standing salute. and back home, Pranayama. Always coming back to the source of divine love at the spiritual heart. Reach up and back. Infuse all the movements of love and devotion. The left foot goes back into the plank, and down we go. Push the elbows inside the body. Push through the finger pads, the heels, your palms, and the fingertips. Upward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, and raise your left leg up immediately. Raise the right foot up, the right heel up, and see if you can get the top of the head to the ground. Now, so you can push the right heel down, feel the stretch in the back of the leg, and the front of the left leg. Good. Now, look between the hands and bring the foot forward softly. Anjalyasana. Feet together, Uttanasana. Seat all the way up. Eventually, maybe the seat is in line with your heels, and your legs are straighter. Just keep on pushing your body against your thighs. Keep your belly with your thighs. And then come right up to standing. Reach up and back. And coming back to Pranayama. Let's add on now. Reach up. Stretch to the limits. Go down. Bend your knees, your belly on your thighs. If you can, join your hands behind your back. Pull them all the way up off your back, over your shoulders. The face to the shins of your legs are perfectly straight. Now the right foot goes back. Back knee down. Swing your arms all the way up and back. Kapiyasana. Drop your shoulders. Pull your arms all the way up and back. Try to get your arms behind the ears. Reach. And then break the pose. Come back down into your high plank. If you know the other entries into upward facing dog, go ahead. If you know chaturanga, you can do that. Come down in one line from heels to top head, straight line, hovering above the ground about an inch. Push into your hands, upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Be careful of your joints. Respect again your limitations. Right leg up and step the foot between the hands. Kapiyasana again. Drop your seat all the way forward. Hands come up. Pull the hands all the way back. Think of the shape of a crescent moon. Try to realize it with your body. And then swing your hands behind the back. If you can, without touching fingers to the ground. Hold the breath. The left foot comes forward to meet the right. Push again your chest against your knees, your belly on your thighs. Come right back up. And back home, Pranayama. Keep on going. Have a strong desire to transform, to evolve. And then the enthusiasm will motivate you to stay on the path, the left foot back. With adherence to ethical rules, anger, determination, constant practice, you make rapid progress. Lean away from the front leg, push the lower back up and in, raise the chest. And then break the pose, come back into your high plank. We'll have a chance to hold the poses later on a little bit longer. And now, lower down any which way you like. Ashtanga Namaskara or Chaturanga through into upward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg goes up and bring the foot between the hands. Backing down, reach up. Keep on being a witness. See yourself in a practice you're trying to attain. And this may influence the way you move. Swing your hands behind the back. The right foot moves forward to meet the left. Keep on remembering your practice is an offering. Do your best. Do your guru proud who's within. Hands back to the heart. Good, let's go again. Raise your arms up. Stretch the whole front of the body. Go down. Bend your knees. Push your body into your thighs. The forehead comes towards your shins. The hands come over the head. Right foot goes back. Kapiyasana. Be like a shapeshifter moving between the forms. Lean away from the front leg. Arch the back. And then come back into your high plank. And other entry, if you like, if you're stronger, take your seats back. So you can come through without touching your hips or your legs to the ground. So turn your fingers out, push your elbows into the side body. You have to push through with your toes and the finger pads and heels, your palms. Upward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Sink the heart down, right leg up, and send the foot between the hands. Kapiyasana. Make like a crescent moon reflecting the light of the sun. All the way back your fingertips over your toes, maybe eventually. Swing your hands behind your back, join them together if you can, and then Uttanasana. Come right up. And back home. Last time, make it your best one. Reach up. Hinge at the hips. Push the seat up, the head down, hands over the head. The left leg goes back, back knee down, Kapyasana. Reach up and back, even if you don't attain all poses in this life, all that you want to achieve, just keep going. You pick up where you left off in the last life and the next one. Take your seats back, come forward, but go as far as you can in this life. So, and the next one, your path to self-realization is that much shorter. Adho Mukha Savasana. Left leg goes up, and bring the foot between the hands. Back knee down, reach up and back. Stretch. Good. Break the pose. The hands go behind the back. Your feet come together. Belly with your thighs. Uttanasana. And come right up again. Reach up and back. And then come back home. Take a moment here. From the heart. Inhale the love from the heart up to the space between the eyebrows. Hold the breath there and imagine that you're trying to connect the heart to the mind so that all actions, thoughts, and words always coming from a place of compassion and devotion. Exhale back down to the heart. Remain established in divine, unconditional love for all. And down. So that's the center of the chest, right side. Physical heart is spiritual heart. That is where you find God in all beings, equally present in all forms. Let's start now with some balance sequences. Standing on the left foot. If you can, take the right heel from the inside, the thumb behind the heel. Bring the leg out to the side. If you're having trouble balancing, stand with your back against the wall or bring your left hand to a wall. If you can't straighten your leg, hold underneath the knee. More flexible, bring the leg up higher. Be like a ballet dancer. Exude your grace to all beings. You're poised, be poised and magnificent. Good. Now from here, let go of the foot, but before you do that, engage your thighs, your core muscles, and let go of the foot slowly so the foot doesn't fall. Hold the breath and let go now. Now lean to the left. Swing your leg all the way back behind. Bend your left knee. So you can bring your belly on your thigh. Your head comes about the height of the knee. Your right leg comes higher and higher. Imagine you're a gliding eagle soaring on the surface of the ocean. Arch your back if you can. Good. Now press into your left foot. Come up. Keep your left foot up if you can. Bring your leg, your arms back. Imagine you're an angel with those great wings. Look up and back. Offer yourself up for service. And the right foot comes back down. So if you have trouble with the balance, you can just keep your toes on the ground. So let's try it on the other side. Anchor down to the right foot. Bring the left foot up. Take hold of the heel from the inside. And bring the leg out. So maybe it looks like a letter T depending on your flexibility. Maybe you look more like a letter Y. Wherever you are, just offer up the pose. It's perfect. The effort and the intention is more important, not the result. But now get ready to let go of the foot. Remember, engage the leg muscles, the core, hold the breath. Let go of the foot. Lean to the right. You can always bring your fingertips to the ground if you're having trouble finding the balance. Bend your right knees. You can land your belly on your thigh. Bring your arms out to the side. Imagine you're soaring from a great height at great speed. Try to get your foot higher than the hip. Good. Now from here, press into the right foot. Hold the breath as you come up. If you can, keep your foot up. Your arms out, get a sense of body flight, push your chest forward. Your head goes up and back. Stay with your pose. I'm yours. Take me. Grant me higher devotion. And bring the left foot back down. Charge the body. Inhale from all around, bringing the best right up the spine to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere throughout the body. Good, let's go on to the next sequence. Go to the back of the mat, left foot forward, reach down to your left hand, not too close to the foot, at least 14 or 16 inches. Raise the right leg up and the right arm up. If you're having trouble opening, if you have a block, you can place your hand on a block, or if you're still having trouble, come down on your left knee. You can do it from here. So all expressions of the pose, whatever is suitable for your abilities. Go and look up at the hand above you, keep the fingers together, toes pointed. Now bring the right hand back down. Move your body to your left so your belly's over your thigh. Bend your left knee again so you can get your belly on your thigh. Your left hand comes to your foot, index finger on the pressing against the outside heel. Bring the right leg up higher. If you have trouble with your hamstrings, just bring your right knee up. Bend your knee. Now bring your other hand right close into the beside your foot. See if you can take all but just the index fingers up off the ground. Eventually maybe bring your index finger on the inside of the left heel. Gaze just beyond your toes, your hip is in line with your heel. Now, with the core, bring your hands on either side of your left foot, just in front, not too far away. Lift the right heel up, left heel up. Push through the base of toes of your other foot. Keep your leg bent on the upper leg, so that the raised leg, so that it's a little bit easier to find a balance. A little bit more forgiving for the hamstrings as well. You can keep on doing this. If you want, you can press into the ground. See if you can take a few hops up. Eventually, you might be able to find a balance. If you can, if you have a handstand practice, you can go ahead. Keep your legs bent or straighten your legs, depending on your abilities. So when you're jumping, sometimes the foot starts to go straight further back. It takes more energy to jump up. So every once in a while, just try to move your foot closer to your hands. Use your core to come up, as opposed to your momentum. That might send you over to the other side as well. So come to the back of the mat again. Right foot forward, right fingertips down. Stay on the fingertips. Raise the left leg up. And go to left. Left arm comes up. Straighten out the left leg, point the toes. Do any modifications you need to, of course. Push the left shoulder back. Now bring the left hand back down. Move, turn your body a little bit more so your thigh is over the front, your belly is over the thigh. Your belly, and try to keep your belly to your thigh. If you need to, again, bend your left knee, and the heel comes towards the seat. If you're more flexible, keep your legs straight. The right hand comes to the outside of the foot, the index finger gets the inside of the heel. And maybe your left hand comes right beside your foot. Take off all but just the index finger. Maybe eventually the index finger on the inside of the right heel. Gaze again beyond your toes. Now bring the right foot back down, the hands back down on the ground. And then again, you can bend your left knee, flex your left foot. If you push through the base of your toes, you have lots of power in that area of the foot. Push through the base of the right toes as well as you lift your right heel up off the ground. Push into the ground with your hands, like you're trying to push the floor away. And if you like, you can take a few hops up, just for fun. Maybe find a balance. Stand on your hands. Dharma likes to do these poses just to strengthen the wrists and to improve concentration and to cultivate determination. Push through to your toes. A couple more jumps. don't have to jump too high, just according to your comfort level. And then break the pose. From here, just allow yourself to roll back up. Breathe in. Inhale, charge the body. Imagine the best coming all the way up the spine to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere. So incorporate the next balance pose in with the rest of the posture. Stand in the middle of the mat, facing out along edge of the mat. Jump or walk your feet apart, or step your feet apart. Left foot moves, turns to the left. Virabhadrasana. So you try to work your hips a little bit. If you're more flexible, come down lower. Your knee could be over the toes, your back knee close to the ground. So you can swing your hands down. Do they touch the ground? Eventually, maybe you'll be able to. But no worries that it doesn't. Just do your best. Now from here, bring the right arm up to meet the left. Virabhadrasana, look up between the hands, allow the head to go back. If it's too much for your neck, just keep your head straight. If you can't turn your hip, lift the back heel. Now from here, push into your left knee, come upright. Move the right foot a little bit more to the right, turn the toes a little bit more forward. Make sure the back heel is down. Pull the hands down, lift the chest, allow the head to go back. Now bow down, hinge at the hips. Bring your belly on your thigh, your cheek can rest on the inside of the left leg. Try to keep your hips more square towards front of the mat, your hands over your head. Your shoulders against the outside of the knee, or on the knee, perhaps. And you can stay here, or you can bend your left knee, slip your body to your right, humble warrior. So you can get your head to the ground, your shoulder slides the inside the leg. If it's too much, you can bring your right knee down, so your legs are like a box, and do it from here. Use your imagination to find a pose that works for you. Exude the surrender of the warrior, always ready to serve with humility. Now from here, lift your body up, lower the knee down, flatten out the toes. You can start your hands on the knees. You can always stay there if you like. Push into your knee and lean back. Push the lower back up and in before you lean back so you don't crunch your lower back. You can stay there, or hands up, or take over your opposite elbows. That's better. Rest your head in your arms. If you have the full Kapiyasana, hands in Kali Mudra. Embody fierceness and fearlessness. Lift the heart. If you know any variations here, you can go ahead. You can, for instance, reach back the right for your right foot. Take the foot up. Breathe into the quick the arm. You need to have your left arm extended, or if you can, lock your fingers together. Turn your wrists up, and then so you can get your arm to the other side of the head, the left side. Push the foot away. This is swan pose, one of Dharmaji's signature poses. Think of the neck of the swan. There's no sharp angles. Push the foot away from the shoulder so that the elbow joints soften. Break the pose. Bring the foot down, it feels up. Turn to the front again, move the left foot to the edge of the mat. Make sure your heel is down. Your shin should be vertical, should not be, and it should try to keep it close to your knee. So bounce the right knee back a little bit more, so you can get your thigh to come as much as thigh on the ground as possible. If your hips are low enough, fall onto your right forearm, then roll back to your left. Try to get both sides of your hips down, equally close to the ground, maybe even on the ground. Keep telescoping your head and chest forward. The more you lengthen, the more the body comes down. If you're very flexible, you can bring your chest right down. If your hips are down, the pelvis, the belly, and the chest will come down more easily. Good. Keep your gaze fixed. So Again, ensure the knee's not falling away, so it's not like this, nor like this. Your shin is vertical, right beside your shoulder. Your foot is right beside your shoulder. Now coming back, slide your left foot back. Come upright, your leg should look like a box. See if you can pick up the left foot. If it comes up easily, it's in the right place. Bend the toes under in the back foot, right arm up. Go to your left. Anchor the toe and ankle the toe and the knee towards the right in the same line. See if you can get your arm on the outside of the knee. Left hand push into your right, or fist if you like. That's a little bit, get more power. And keep pushing your left hand down into the right. Try and get your body to come up at the same time so the center of the chest comes behind your thumbs. Turn your chest and face all the way up. If you have a bind, you have the flexibility, push your seat back, turn more to your left. Bend the fingers in towards the wrists and use the left hand to guide the arm underneath the body. Push your seat back. Left arm then goes over your back, join hands underneath your belly. This is if you have the mobility to do so. Pull on the left wrist, try to get your left shoulder back. If you want, take the back knee up off the ground. You can do this with your hands in Anjali Mudra as well. You don't have to have the bind to do this. Break the pose. Coming all the way back, face along into the mat, and make your way up. Turn this way, as you can see. If you need to turn around 180 degrees, if you can't see the camera when you go to the right or the screen, Virabhadrasana. Back leg strong, look over the front hand. Enter into the warrior consciousness. Try to merge with the form. Every chance you get, try to find the divine within the form. It's the highest form of meditation when you can merge with the divine. Virabhadrasana 1. Raise your arms up, both arms this time. Look between the hands. Exude the devotion of the warrior reflected in the pose. Now from here, push into the front knee. Front leg straightens. Bring your left foot out to your left a little bit more. Make sure your back heel's down, so you might need to move your foot in a little bit. Join your hands behind the back. Lift the chest, allow the head to go back. The heart opens. Now from here, hinge at the hips. Come forward. Try to get your belly on your thigh. You can have your knee bent first, and then eventually you can use your body to push your legs straight. Your cheek resting on the inside of the right leg. Your hands over the head. Imagine trying to get your chest below the knee. You can stay there, or you can bend your right knee and slip your body over to the left. And you can see if you can bring your head down beside your foot. Keep your seat about the height of the knee, and then you might be able to get your head to the ground more easily. Take the modifications if you need to. You can bring your left knee down, remember. Break the pose, come up halfway. Lower the back knee down, flatten out the toes, set up for Kapiyasana. Push into your knee, push the lower back up and in, and allow the head to fall back. Lean away from the front leg. Keep your seat low, right close to the front heel, so this helps with your balance. And you can take other expressions with your arms if you have the shoulder mobility to do that. Rock your shoulders back. This is why we do lots of downward facing dogs. Eventually the arms go all the way back. Index fingers over the toes. Or take your swan or your spear pose. Take your foot up, bring it to the crook of the arm, the fingers close to your ear. The right arm can extend forward if you can't quite find the bind right away. Or the right hand come down. You can come other way, just bring your arm already to the right side of the head. Turn your palm up on your left hand, lock your fingers together and push your foot away. from your shoulder. Push the foot into the inside the wrist. Break the pose, pull heel in towards the seat, shoulder, and bring the foot down. Now go to Kristasana. Right foot moves to the edge of the mat. Bounce the left knee back a little bit more, flatten out the toes. And if you can, drop down onto your left forearm. If your hips aren't close enough to the ground, just stay in your hands. Keep sinking your hips down. And keep lengthening at the same time. Eventually make those come onto your forearms. And closer and closer. Imagine making the transition from the belly into cobra. Lead with the heart. Imagine your hips are made of lead. Maybe with these visualizations, you'll be able to come down more lower to the ground. Be like a lizard that's sunning itself on the earth. Try to find imagine where that being is at ease. Imagine yourself in that state of mind. And you may find the ease as well. Now breaking the pose, come back. Slide your right foot back. From here, left arm goes up. Angle the toe and the knee towards the left. Go down to the outside of the leg. And make sure that your body's not trapped behind your leg and your hands are not at your shoulders. They start there, but you keep pushing down. At the same time, you're raising the belly up. Try to get your belly higher than the thigh. You have more room to move so that the chest moves up towards the sky. You can take your knee up off the ground at this point. And you can even take the bind from here. Sometimes it's easier with your knee up off the ground. You don't have that back leg obstructing the movement, just getting your hand underneath your leg. Sometimes it gets in the way. So find your own tricks. Practice. Pull on the arm, try to rotate your chest a little bit more. And break the pose. Coming back. From here, stepping the right foot back to meet the left into plank, and then going into Vasisthasana. Standing on your left hand first. Just spin on your feet and go to bring the right arm up. If you're dropping into the shoulder, so if you're starting to your hips are dragging down, you're dropping into the shoulder, just bring your left knee down underneath your left hip. And do it from here. You want to keep your arms strong. Left hand a little bit in front of the shoulder so that you can keep your arm firmly pressing to the ground. Come back to plank, go on the other side. This is a warm-up for the next variation. And then come back into plank, lower the knees down, sit on your heels. Sukha Gomukhasana. The right arm up. Use the left hand to guide the elbow further behind your head and down so the hand can go further down your back between your shoulder blades. Lift the chest, push the heart forward with the fingertips from behind. If you can bring your left hand down so thumb comes down, facing down, and then bring the arm up the back, join your hands back there. Each time you inhale, lift your body up out of your hips. Each time you exhale, pull the hands further down the back without dropping your body back into your hips. Keep your back straight and tall. No forcing, no straining, no going to a place of pain. Again, we'll think of the offering. Break the pose, shake out the shoulders, and then do the other side. Try to make sure that the elbow's not going out to the side like this. Because you want to keep your elbow right behind the center of the head. Use the back of the head to anchor in place. And again, if you like, take the right arm down and then up the back. Lock your fingers together. Push your, use a strap if you can't quite get the bind if you like. Keep pulling your hands down towards the lower back. And then break the pose. Tuck the chin in and release. Shake out the shoulders again. So the next one. Next variation of Vasisthasana, there's a few choices. If you're on your knee, stay on your knee. Right leg comes out. Maybe the right leg comes up. Take hold of the foot and pull on the leg. You can do that variation. If you're in a fold pose, you can start to turn. Slide your right toes back. Turn on the left foot at the same time. As you're turning, you're pushing your hip up. You might need to move your left foot in a little bit closer so the inside edge of the foot is down. Don't turn the foot so that the toes are in the same line as the rest of your leg. So not, if your foot stays like about 90 degrees to the leg, then it's hard to get the inside edge of the foot down. And then you can see if you can pick up the right foot. If it comes up easily, take hold of the knee. If you have more reach, more flexibility, take hold of the foot. Keep your hip high. Alternatively, you can just keep spinning on your hand. Slide your left foot back beside your right, and your right hand comes in line with your left. Urdhva Dhanurasana. So go ahead, on your left hand first, go ahead and try out a different variation. You can also just raise the right leg up, or bring the foot on the thigh and keep, however, pushing your hip up for practice. Try it on the other side now. Break the pose, come back to plank, go to the other side. If you're trying to do that wild thing variation, taking your knee or your foot, sometimes it's easier to start with your downward facing dog so your hips are already high to begin. So you move onto your right hand, turn to your left, your hip is a little bit higher, slide your left toes back, keep spinning on the right foot until the toes again are same line as the rest of your leg. Inside edge foot down, this is key, this helps to keep your balance. If you're on the edge of your foot, it's hard, you might flip out of pose. So you can take your foot up off the ground. If that comes easily, take hold of the knee. Pull it right in towards your belly, and then slide your hand, if you want, to the foot. Alternatively, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Spin on the right hand. Make sure you have the shoulder mobility to do so. Into upward facing bow. And then break the pose. Keep your hips high, spin on the right hand, and exit the pose the same way as you entered. So from here, lower the knees down, child's pose. Breathe in, breathe out all fatigue. Roll your way up. Headstand. So you can use a wall or a chair if you like to help you. If you know what you're doing, go ahead. You don't have to wait. If you don't want the feet to leave the ground, you can just bring your forehead in front of your knees. Lift your seat as high as you can. Try to get your seat over your shoulder, your seat over your knees. If there's too much pressure in the back of the head, just move your head forward. Alternatively, you can do dolphin. Your elbows come in front of your shoulders. Make sure you can take hold of your outside of the arms easily. Then bring your hands down. You can bring your palms together if you like. Lift your seat. Try and walk your feet as close to your elbows as possible, as your hips and your hamstrings will allow. So you can lift your heels up. This will get your feet close enough to your elbows. You can get maybe even your belly, your knees to come into your belly and push your seat up over your shoulders. Eventually you find a line for your legs come up, your head's down, and you get your seat high up enough. Your legs may eventually want to float up by themselves. Okay. If you wanted to do it against the wall, those of you who are in headstand already, you can explore other variations. But keep your center of your attention at the center of the floor bow. concentrate on stillness. So for those who are still wanting other options, take your feet against the wall, your seat on your heels. Again, your elbows should be just underneath your shoulders. Take hold of your opposite arms. Make sure you can take them, hold them easily. Then interlace your fingers. Place your head in front of your hands. And once your seat comes up, your head rolls into your hands. Your hands are cushioning the back of the head. Bring your one foot on a wall or on the seat of the chair. If your foot is on a wall, make sure it's about the height of the hip. You have to look at the wall to find that placement, the correct placement. Your other foot goes back behind you. Keep your leg very bent. Bend the toes back. Flex your foot. And so you can pull your heel and your toes away from the ground, from the wall or the chair. Essentially, it's just the base of the toes, the ball of the foot in contact. And so you can pull your foot away. Make sure you're close enough to the wall so that your leg is bent when your foot's on the wall. Shoulders in line and your hips in the same line. Good. Try for about a minute or so. Those of you who have a lotus, you can also go into your lotus. It makes the mind more one-pointed if you can find your way into Pranayama. Bring your attention always to the center of the forebrow. Advanced practitioners, if you know what the variations, go ahead. If you want to lift your head up off the ground or just keep moving your legs without losing your balance, you can do that. Twist if you like. Try to do the movements gracefully, no jerks. Push into your hands. If you want, you can even push your head up off the ground. Now, slowly we're going to make our descent. Out of the pose, you can come down one leg at a time. If you want to come into crow pose, you can go ahead. Place your hands in tripod, move one hand at a time, hold your breath as you're moving your hands. If you have a lotus, you can even do the lotus on your arms. But the same thing applies. You bring your shins onto your backs, your arms, upper arms. Hold your breath, curl the tail under, press into your hands, and lift your head up off the ground. Once you're done, child's pose. These again, all these forms, not important. The important thing again is to offer them up. Whatever you have, wherever you are is perfect. Just do your best. Now from here, in child's pose, arms stretch out in front, glide between your arms, coming into your Bhujangasana, cobra, shoulders back. all-encompassing. And then make your way to the front of the mat. You can either jump or step there. Your hands in front, shoulders over the hips. Lift your heels if you can. Flex your feet and start to come down. Slowly, like you're sliding your back down a wall. As you're coming down closer to the ground, lift your heels a little bit more. Really bend your toes. Good. Your seat just over your heels. And then the next is to come into cloud pose. Or if you can, right into shoulder stand. So lower your seat down, tuck your chin in. You get a little momentum to get your hips up and forward. And take your hands to your back. Try to get your hands close, your elbows close together, your arms all the way behind your back. Toes and the chin in the same line. If you're doing Shavangasana, shoulders stand. If you're doing plow, if your feet don't touch the ground, you can bring your hands, keep your hands on your back. Your knees with your shoulders, you can stay here if you like. Again, go to a place where you're steady. And when you find that place, leave the body alone. Bring your attention to the space in your eyebrows. Continue your meditation. Merge with the form. Become one with God. Eventually you'll be able to find that union, that divine union, in whatever form. Remember that God is equally present in each being. Again, if you have a lotus, you can do your lotus. And use your hands to push your knees up higher. Try to get your knees higher than the hips. Pose. If you're in shoulder stand and you have a lotus, you can do your pindasana. Bring your thighs against your body. Interlace your fingers just beneath your seat. If you have the bind. If you don't have a lotus, come back to plow if you're in shoulder stand. If you're done with plow pose, you can even do happy baby pose. So again, there's always options according to your condition and your abilities. And if you're flexible, try to bring your knees right down to the ground behind your shoulders or on your shoulders, your thighs on either side of the belly. From here, the arms come behind the back. Get ready for the descent. Your palms are down behind your back. Thumb tips, if you can, touch them together. Index fingers touching. If they don't quite meet, as you come down, you'll be able to bring them closer and closer. Control the descent. Keep your thighs in your body as long as possible. And then eventually when your legs detach, keep moving them down at a uniform speed. No jerks. No heavy landings of the legs on the ground. Just before your feet touch the ground, lift your back up, lift the chest, set the heels down, and see if you can get your elbows closer together behind the heart. Lift the chest as much as you can. The top leg comes to the ground. Fish pose. Now you can keep your legs down, or you can bring your legs up again 12 inches if you like. Breathe very fast. If you know flying fish, you can take your hands out from underneath, your hands together, palms together, your arms in the same angle as the legs. Breathe very fast through the nose again. Well, I don't think we did again, but bust your breath through the nose like a sniffing dog. From here, breathe normally. Bring your feet close to your seat, edges of the feet in line with your hips. If you know Urdhva Dhanurasana, this is your chance to do it. Fingertips behind your head. Lift your seat up off the ground. Move your head a little bit more, and then turn your hands around. Fingers now facing towards the heels, turned out slightly, and equally spread. And then see if you can lift your head up off the ground. If you don't have that, just come into bridge. The back of the head on the ground, the arms down, and just lift your seat up off the ground. Move your arms underneath your body, hide them underneath. Try to get your chest right against your chin and your shins vertical. So you can do that pose if you like. If you want, you can bring your hands on your back. Lift your left leg up. And you can do that with your Urdhva Dhanurasana as well. Lift your left leg up and see if you can get off all but just the index finger off the right hand. It's push into your left hand. Those who are more advanced might be able to eventually take your hand right up off the ground onto your thigh. Now, come back down with your left foot if you can. Bring the right leg up. You can stay in bridge. You don't have to lift your legs up or a wheel pull upward facing bow. Again, if you want, if you're on, you can see if you can just come on just the index finger of the left hand, all the weight on the right hand, most of the weight on the right hand and left foot. And see if you can take your index finger up off the ground. Eventually you might be able to stay. You have to bring your foot and your hand closer. Break the pose. Come back down onto your back. Breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue. Good. Now bring your knees up into your shoulders. Take hold of the shins and your thighs on either side of the belly. Just rock from side to side. You take hold of your edges of your feet and rock again from side to side. Happy baby pose. You try to bring one knee down at a time, like you're sort of doing an upside down stairmaster, or maybe both knees down. Open up the legs. If you have flexibility, you can bring your hands to your heels. Try to get your toes on the same line as your shoulders. Keep your seat down. But don't overstretch. If you need to, move your hands a little bit closer in on the thighs, backs of the thighs, or the backs of the calves, the lower legs. Good. Now from here, take hold of the backs of the knees. Sit up. Open up your feet so they're about beyond the edge of the mat. Depending on flexibility, you can take hold of the inside of the heels and pull against your heels like you're trying to push your heels towards you, but you telescope your head and chest forward. Try to get your head, top of the head line to your heels. If you can, you can move your arms underneath your legs and take hold of the outer edge of the feet. Try to get your shoulders, in both cases, lower than the knees. You try to get your belly to the ground in between your thighs. If you're very flexible, your shoulders are already down, close, lower than the knees, you can do Kurmasana. Rest your legs and your arms. You might need to move your feet closer so that your legs aren't on your elbows. It's not very comfortable. And if you want, you can take your body over your back if you have the body, if your elbows are free. Now breathe slowly from the base of the spine up to the crown. On the inhale, exhale back down to the base of the spine. Feel the belly sinking towards and into the ground. Break the pose, come back. Out of the pose. Hands behind the back. Bring your feet about 10 inches to 12 inches apart. Fingers facing back. Push your hips up. Try not to sag like an old couch. Your hips, your knees, your shoulders on the same line. Your chest higher than shoulders, the head on the same line as the rest of your body. And now breathe very fast, again through the nose. Bhastrika breath. Make the belly jump. Keep going. If this is too hard for your wrist, you can keep your seat down, but keep your chest lifted, the head back. Lower the seat down. Come back into a squat. Make your way into the squat. And now Ardha Titibhasana. So you lift your seat just a little bit. Try to get your left shoulder moves in a little bit. Your elbow comes right in towards your root. Lift your seat high enough so you can get your left arm underneath the leg. And from here, your hands you try to join your hands just on the outside of the back of the left thigh, not around the seat. The right hand comes up, catch the wrist or lock the fingers together, and lift the right hip all the way up. Try to keep your right leg straight. Pull in the arm, try to get your head down. If you're more flexible, move your hand closer to your elbow. Now come back. Go to the other side, same way. So from here, you bring the right, lift your seat, bring the right arm underneath, slide your shoulder in a little bit. So your hand, again, not trying to bind around the seat. You won't be able to get your seat up. In that case, your hand comes just on the lower back, catch your left wrist, or lock your fingers together, and lift. Your bind is on the back of the right thigh, just underneath your hip. And then if you can, again, move your hand up the arm towards the elbow. It doesn't matter if your right leg doesn't straighten all the way. Try to get your left leg straight though. Break the pose, come down into squat. We'll do that one more time. This time, if you can, take your right leg up, bird of paradise. So you take your bind to start on your left, with your left arm underneath the left leg, and then see if you move your left foot in, close your right foot, hold the breath, push into your right foot, and come all the way up. You need the shoulder lean to the right. If you got it, if you have flexibility, you have to do Hanumanasana, you can bring the left leg all the way up. If you don't have this pose, you can either do ballet pose again, or you can even take your knee with your left arm, use your right hand to hold it in place, and bring your left arm all around the outside and join your hands behind your back. Another alternative. Break the pose. Do it on the other side now. Right arm underneath the right leg. Take the bind first and see if you can find your way up. If you can't do it with the bind, then just come up. Start from the upright position. Push into your left foot if you're coming up. You have to push the back of the arm into the back of the leg. Your knee stays at your shoulders, that's why you want to get your hand closer to towards your elbow. And then your right leg can come up higher, closer to the head. Again, you can hold the foot with your left hand in place, lean forward a little bit, bring the right arm around the leg, and then behind your back, or ballet pose. Break the pose. Good. Okay, so now from here, this is back bend. Separate your feet, easy Chakasana. Turn your toes out, the toes are beyond the edge of the mat. Bend your knees, your knees go over your toes. Put your hands on your seat, push in and pull down. Bring your hips all the way forward. Do it slowly, especially if you have low blood pressure. Lift the chest, allow the head to go back slowly. If you want, you can slide your hands down the backs of your legs one at a time, just underneath your knees. Move the thumbs further in between your thighs, roll the thighs outwards, roll the shins inwards. And then you can start to push your hips forward and straighten your legs a little bit. If you're flexible, you can walk your hands down the backs of your legs. Some of you might be able to step on your heels. Step your fingers underneath your heels, or slide them underneath. If your head's close to the ground, you can see the floor. Some of you might be able to go into Urdhva Dhanurasana as well. Make sure you can see the floor. When your legs are more apart and your knees are bent, this is how you start, so that you're lower to the ground, so you don't fall from a great height. You're not coming from a great height. Now, get ready to come out. If you're in Urdhva Dhanurasana, one hand goes to the back of your one leg, and the other hand, right leg, left hand, left, and then make your way up, walk your way back up. Good. From here, walk your feet in, and from here, slowly make your way down onto your feet. And from here, just bring feet apart, Circle the right arm over the head. Lift your hips. Allow the head to fall back. And do this a few times. Go to your left arm goes over your head, go to the right. Back to your left again. So again, nice graceful movements. Lift the hips. Arch the back. Pushing the belly and the chest up. And again, over to the right. And come back down. From here, Adho Mukha Thantrasana, you can keep your left leg extended, your right foot to the outside of the shin. If you can fold your left leg under. Make sure you're not sitting on your foot though. Your foot is beside your hip. Your right foot the outside of the left knee if you're doing this variation. The right hand behind the back, center the back, left arm up. Go to the right. Push your left arm against the outside of the right thigh. If your leg is extended, your foot goes beyond the knee. Make sure you're not leaning back. This doesn't give you much of a twist. Make your hand come right against the seat and twist. If you know any variations, go ahead. Look over your right shoulder. Keep the back straight. Try to get your chin eventually in the line of the shoulder. Break the pose, go to the other side. So if you're doing a full pose, the right leg is bent under, your heels beside your left hip, your left foot on the outside of the right knee. Right arm goes up. Imagine trying to push the knee with the back of the right arm, like beyond the right edge of the body. Left hand right against the back. Turn to your left. Imagine you can see right through your skin at the spiraling action of the spine. You can even reach down for the heel if you like, and pull on the heel as you twist. Keep pushing your knee against the outside of the left thigh with your right arm. Break the pose, lie down on the back for Shavasana. Once you're down and back, just lift your legs and your arms and your head. Tense up all the muscles in your face and your arms and your legs. Form fists with your hands, form fists with your feet. Really engage your core muscles and then drop everything. Release all the tension. Imagine you fell from a building. All the muscles instantly relax. Soften everything. Imagine how the best of the best coming in from all around. It's coming from all beings, for remember, all beings are divine manifestations. So be grateful for all the gifts that you're receiving. They come in fuller force as a result of all your good deeds, all your good intentions. Good deeds, actions, thoughts, and words attract good karma. So when you stay in adherence to ethical rules, and you see the results, the fruits of those actions, and the compassion put into action, it motivates you to stay on the path. Say to yourself mentally the following sentence 3 times. The goal is self-realization.
nature, the true self, which is divine, eternal, immutable, and stainless, is the end of suffering and pain. We could learn to identify with that true nature within, which is no end, never born, never dies. It is a true self. And we see that in all beings. So this beginning of divine perception where we see God everywhere. And we see, therefore, love everywhere. Take that out in our day-to-day lives. In all our interactions, continue to try to cultivate compassion by remembering the true nature of all beings. Make your way back up to seated position now. Move in a way that allows you to stay in this calm mindset. Move with quietness, reverence, softness. We'll close the practice with Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Instill the peace within, send out to all beings everywhere. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the grace of God. All is within. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Much love. Sorry for the little kerfuffle at the beginning of the class. That's why I extended the class a little bit, because I spent about 5 minutes trying to figure out the other platform that didn't work in the end. But have a wonderful day.